All right, I'd like to thank everybody for being here today. Most of you already know who I am, but for those of you who don't, my name is Jonathan McMurtry. Now, did you know that the American Pit Bull Terrier was once referred to as the nanny dog in the turn of the century in America and England? Now, today I'm going to be talking about why the BSL, or breed-specific legislation, trying to ban the Pit Bull as a breed is wrong. Because the American Pit Bull Terrier is not any more aggressive than any other breed. They have been falsely portrayed within the media for years, and I know personally that if they're raised right and trained right, then they can be one of the best breeds anybody could possibly own. Now, I have much experience with this breed. I've grown up around them. My aunt had one, my grandparents had one, neighbors and friends have always had them. I even worked at a veterinary clinic for a while where I was surrounded by all kinds of breeds of dogs, pit bulls included. Now, the BSL, or breed-specific legislation against pit bulls, is wrong because it's just discrimination against an innocent breed of animal that has no voice to defend itself. Now, firstly, the BSL is going to try to say that pit bulls are more aggressive than other breeds, which this is completely untrue. Now, like I said earlier, they used to call pit bulls nanny dogs, and you can see why from this quote by Adam R. Baca from the article "Don't Judge a Bark by Its Cover" in Albuquerque, the magazine. He states that the American Pit Bull Terrier was once known as the nanny dog in England for the breed's friendliness and especially its friendliness towards children. Now, there's no real hard evidence or facts that can support that the pit bull is any more aggressive than any other breed. There are many statistics out there that show the different breeds and how much they are responsible for bites per year. Most of them have the pit bull somewhere within 2 to 5 on the list. Normally it's mixed breeds at number 1, Labrador Retrievers at number 2, and then German Shepherd, Rottweilers, and Pit Bulls all fall right below them. Now, you can't really take these numbers too seriously because you got to think about how they got them. The Pit Bull, the mixed breed, and the Labrador Retriever, they're all some of the most popular breeds throughout America today. So if there's more of those around in the country, then of course there are going to be more bites from them. Secondly, a lot of the reports that are saying pit bulls bit somebody are actually misidentified other breeds that look similar. There's many mixed breeds that look like pit bulls. There's other bully breeds like the American Bulldog, the Boerboel, Argentina Dogo, just to name a few, that all look like pit bulls, and people that don't know any better are going to say they got bit by a pit bull. Now, it's not in the nature of the pit bull to be aggressive or to be a fighter. And you can tell this from the quote by Nicole and Glenna Beamer from the article "Pit Bulls Don't Kill People, Bad Pit Bull Owners Kill People." It actually takes 2 years to train a pit bull to become a fighter. During this period, the animal suffers from horrible abuse. It could be from beating them, antagonizing them, they're starved, they're given steroid injections, they have to spend hours on end on the treadmill or in a swimming pool, and almost always are chained up with very heavy chains to try to build up their muscle strength. Now, from this statement, you can see if it takes 2 years to train a dog to become a fighter, then it's obvious it's not natural. It's not born with the instinct to fight or be aggressive. Now, maybe we think that pit bulls are more aggressive because the way they're falsely portrayed throughout the media. I'm sure you've heard headlines with vicious pit bull attacks or pit bull mauls a child. But if you remember my statistics from earlier, always mixed breed and Labrador Retrievers are always above them on the list. But why don't we see mutt attacks a woman or Labrador Retriever mauls a kid? We don't see that as often. And the reason why is because they know the word pit bull strikes more emotion in us. There's stigma surrounding them because they've been fighting. We're more likely to visit their article, view their webpage if we see the headline "Pit Bull attacks somebody." And even sometimes they would label dogs that they know are not pit bull breeds as a pit bull just to get more hits on their website or views on their video. Now, lastly, I know that pit bulls can be some of the kindest, gentlest breeds of dogs if only they're just trained well and raised right. As I said, I've always been around pit bulls. I've never been hurt by a single one. I even worked at a veterinary clinic where we poked and prodded and lifted and moved and did all kinds of things to them, not had one single problem with the pit bull. It was always the smaller breed dogs you had to watch out for. I'm sure I've been bitten by multiple Chihuahuas and Schnauzers through my days working at the vet. Now, I'm sure you all know about the show The Dog Whisperer, where Cesar Millan goes around, tries to train some of the worst dogs in America, and even has to train some of their owners as well. Now, Cesar Millan, if you think about it, on every case that he went to, the only dog that he would bring to every single one was this pit bull named Daddy, because he knew that he was calm and collected and he didn't have to worry about him ever causing any kind of problems. And this just goes to show you the good nature of the pit bull. Now, Cesar Millan says on his website that it is the terrier in the pit bull, the determination of the terrier in the pit bull that causes problems if they fight, because they'll be oblivious to pain and they just will not quit. As responsible owners, we should learn to redirect these traits in a healthy way. Give a pit a job to do, and he will use that same determination. So basically, if you just give the pit bull the love, the care, and the training it needs, it could be just as good of a dog as any other breed, if not better. Now today I've discussed or shed some light on why the BSL or breed-specific legislation is wrong, because pit bulls are no more aggressive than any other breed. They've been stigmatized by false reports in the media, and I know personally that if you train them right and raise them right, that they can be great breed dogs. Now, I'm not saying a pit bull can't be aggressive. Any dog can be aggressive, just like any human, whether you're 5 or 50, black or white, man or woman, anybody has the ability to be bad or good, just like a pit bull does. Now, I do feel dogs should be held accountable for their actions, but especially their owners. And the BSL is wrong because it's persecuting innocent animals while not addressing the real problem, which is the owners.